JTM has discontinued our mushroom hamburger. That's why we haven't had hamburgers on them. We've been looking for a substitute, and we think we found a really good substitute in these burgers here. These are backyard griller burgers, 100% beef, and a very clean label. But you cannot cook them the way you're used to cooking them. You have to put it out on a sheet pan like this. You have to lay it out like this and bake them this way. You cannot do them in the steamer. You cannot do them in a bag in a deep pan. You have to cook them the way I'm demonstrating today. And then once they are cooked, you can put your cheese on top and go ahead and put them on your burger buns, and I'll show you how that would work. As you can see, these burgers have grill marks on them, and you can see the grease on top. This is where all the flavor is. That is why you cannot put these in the steamer. You cannot add water. You have to put the burgers flat on a pan like this and let them cook. This grease is what's going to give you the flavor and give you an awesome hamburger. So please cook them this way. Do not put them in a bag. Do not put them in a steamer. They only need to reach a temperature of 145 to 150 degrees. These are pre-cooked burgers, so they do not need to reach 160. You may get it to 160 just because you've got everything going on in the oven and there's hot spots and stuff, but you do not have to get them to 160. They need to be a minimum of 145 to 150. Okay, the manufacturer does not recommend holding them in the warmer like this. You can hold them in the warmer while you put your burgers together, but they recommend putting them directly onto the buns. As you can see, I've got my buns laid out on a pan here. And I'm not going to do the whole pan, I'm just doing this for illustration purposes, but you would obviously do the whole pan. Then you put your cheese. And obviously you can leave some uncheesed because some of your students will not want cheese on them. Okay. Then you would overwrap the whole pan. And then you would put this in the warmer just like this. Now this is going to soften your buns, it's going to melt your cheese, and it's going to make an awesome hamburger for your students. But please remember, this is the way you cook them. You do not put them in a bag. You do not put them in the steamer. 350-degree oven for the appropriate time. If you do have to hold the burgers in the warmer for an extended period of time, just place a cover on top. So make sure, because if not, they could get really dried out.